Okay. All right, we've got one person watching on YouTube. This is Fort Collins against Mission, Arizona. Here comes Ruskin. Oh, just misses. Ruskin Nerby almost got a goal right there. Matt Chambers can't keep it in. This is the first game of the tournament. Junker and Bucky are back playing for this team. This is the club team playing in this tournament. Matt Chambers, good shot on goal. Wow. Matt activating, came across the blue line. Got a nice opportunity there. This is a big Mission team. These players look like they're a lot older than our boys. There's a shot by Bucky that whistles wide. There's one right through the crease. I think that was Cole Leary. Cole's number 34. Number 9, maybe? So, Junker. 37 is Junker. 47 is Merrick. 43 is Merrick. Cole Leary, another shot. Big rebound. Oh, Junker almost had that. So Bucky and Cole Leary stay out on defense. Mission's going to get a change. Kellen, Merrick, Junker are forwards. Comes back to Cole. Cole goes D to Bucky. Slap shot, goal! Zach Buckle puts in the first goal for Collins. With 12:59 left in the first period, Collins goes up 1-0. 3 or 4 really good opportunities there in the last minute or so for Collins, and finally Zach Buckle puts one in. So this the first game of this tournament here in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, we're in Chandler. Iser gets dumped down, gives that player a shove. Sasky's with it. Sasky in the corner, tries to drop it back to Bucky, but Mission takes it away. They dump it in. Cole Leary's the first one there. Now Heiser. Heiser gets out of the zone up to Sasky, but a little too far for him. That one on net. Hayden steers it aside. Who's 29, Hayden or Phoenix? So Phoenix is in goal. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Phoenix getting a start here. That's great. Phoenix's dad, Lucas, was nice enough to bring the streaming gear with him all the way from Fort Collins down to Phoenix. Something like a 13-hour drive. Thank you to the Bellside family. Collins gets a shift change. Jackson's out there along with Ty and Brownie. Ty is number 39. He's got 39, yeah. Ty, 39. Still trying to get these numbers straight because they've all switched jerseys from their Chassa jerseys. All right, so 1-0 Collins on a nice goal by Bucky from the point. Collins has been getting a lot of offense from their defense this game so far in the opening minutes. Keegan back on defense, comes out to the point for Mission. There's a shot, blocked away. Collins trying to get out of their zone, finally across the blue line. Here comes Collins over to Jackson. Jackson sends it over to Brownie. Brownie wraps it around, but no one there for Collins. Nicely held in by Keegan. Shot. Glove down by the Mission goalie. So Keegan and Ty now out on defense. And here comes Weston and Caleb and CJ. Some of these guys got in pretty late last night. That should have been called back on that face-off. That number 91 for Mission came off his point before the ref dropped the puck, and it came right to him. Here comes Caleb. Can Caleb get to this puck? He can. Caleb Hay. Backhand just wide. Nice shot by Caleb. So we're getting an awesome view of Collins attacking this goal that we're behind here. And here comes CJ, tries to dance around the player, but can't. Love it when CJ dances. And that's sent all the way down, no icing. They wave it off for some reason, not sure why. Big check in the corner. Who is that got checked? I think that's Matt Chambers. And Phoenix covers up the puck. So we do not have a very good vantage point for watching this game. Apologize to everybody out there. There's no way to watch from the sides because the walls come all the way up. Jay Hay says, thanks, Tom. You're welcome, Jay. People watching out there, the chat is open, so you can cheer on our boys chatting to each other. .10:16 left in the first period. It's early morning here in Chandler, Colorado. We got to this rink at about 5:40 a.m. This game started at 6:40. Collins playing in the U18 division for this tournament, so we're probably going to face teams with some older players than we generally are, which is good. Good for us to face that competition. That puck sent all the way down on goal by Kellen, gloved by the Mission goalie. And here comes Mission out of the zone. And they score. You're welcome, Nicole. I guess there's Nicole. Oh, boy. So I kind of missed that goal. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Mission evens it up. It's now 1-1. Dylan Heiser is going to take this face off at mid-ice. He's got Colby and Sasky with him. Comes into the Mission zone. Colby falls down at mid-ice. Maybe it was that huge burrito he had last night for dinner. Shout out to Kelly Box, who's watching live. Heiser's going to take this face off deep in the Mission zone. Colby gets it back to Bucky. Bucky with a goal already. Comes out to Colby. Cole shoots it right into the midsection of big number 30, the goalie for Mission, and he does not give up a rebound on that one. So this line of Heiser, Sasky, and Colby has been given defenses fits over the past month or so. Here comes Bucky. Bucky heads back to his defensive position after coming right up to the net, and Bucky gets it again. Bucky's feeling it. Already a goal, and it's taken away from Heiser. Mission comes back. Puck behind Phoenix. Collins breaking out. Sasky's pass is intercepted by Mission. Mission retreats. Colby Box, nice active stick there. And here comes Jackson. Gets it across the line. Jackson trying to get the puck away from that Mission player. Here comes Junker, and it goes to Mission. Mission out with it. And back is Weston. Weston keeps the puck. Sends it cross ice to Keegan. Keegan's shot deflected. Collins having a tough time getting set up. Comes over to Jackson, and he can't get a hold of it. And then Ty shoots it. Jackson's got the rebound. Jackson leaves it, but right for a Mission player. Not held in by Ty Morris. Just comes out of the zone. And there goes Mission. Jackson turns it. He's got some speed. Jackson goes around a player. Jackson still with it. Tried to get it to Brownie. And it comes to the point. Keegan jumps over his stick. Keegan would have had a good opportunity there. Jackson skates to the bench. He needs to change. This line's got to get off, and we get 3 fresh forwards. Out comes Caleb Hay. That puck all the way down. That's going to be icing on Collins. Missed Caleb. So Caleb, Weston, Matt Junker, and CJ out there. Also Ian Suaro. So face off now to Phoenix's left. Won by Collins. Nice. That's a hold. CJ just hustled down. Delayed call. We're going to have our game's first penalty. There's a holding on number 94 for Mission. CJ just hard on the puck. He was beating that player, number 94, and that player just kind of held him up. So Collins is going to get a power play here. That's the game's first penalty. That's what aggressive play gets you. Nice job, CJ Charles. Collins loses that face-off, and Mission able to clear. Back goes Ian behind his own net. Sends it over towards Matt Chambers. CJ waiting at the blue line. Tossing back and forth with a Mission player. Across the line cleanly comes Caleb. Caleb's going to have a nice opportunity. Puck right in the slot. And Mission clears it. So that was a good opportunity. See if Collins can set it up and get some good possession in the Mission zone. There's 1:10 left in this power play. Caleb Hay cleanly into the zone. Matt Chambers and Mission gets to it first. Back comes Cole Leary. Cole right into the slot, but nobody there for Collins. Matt Chambers is going to be the first one to it. So Collins still on the power play, held in by Matt. Here comes Matt. He's going to have a good opportunity. Oh, wow. So Matt shot it high, and the goalie just got a piece of that to send it up into the netting. I love it when Matt does that. Matt's dad is standing right next to me. He likes that. Oh, did it hit the bar? So Matt's dad's telling me that actually hit the crossbar. I thought the goalie got a piece of it, but that hit the crossbar, so that was incredibly close to going in. So Matt Chambers feeling it. Jackson wins the face-off here. Comes back to Bucky. Bucky sends it in deep behind the net. Jackson there looking for options. Drops it, but nobody there but a Mission player. Cole Leary holds it in. Cole wraps it around towards Jackson. Jackson leaves it for Brownie. Brownie up to Bucky. Bucky over to Cole. Cole back to Bucky to Brownie. Brownie shoots it. Jackson's got the rebound. That shot didn't get through. Jackson loses the handle, but it's still held in. Collins and then it got past Bucky. So that was the best sequence of this power play by Collins for sure. Lots of possession there, holding it in, nice passes. That's going to do it for the power play, though. 2 seconds left, and that Mission player comes out of the box. Mission's going to have an opportunity here, 2-on-1, and their pass just misses the mark. Lucky there for Collins. We catch a break. Cole Leary behind his net. Cole trying to get it out of there. Cole sends it up towards Brownie. Brownie tried to go around a Mission player, but couldn't get his own pass. And now Cole Leary behind his own net. Collins having trouble clearing. Comes to Brownie. He's going to be able to get it out. Here comes Brownie. Brownie shoots it. That one went wide. Collins on a change. Merrick on the forecheck. Merrick gets possession of the puck. Nice forecheck there. Merrick brought down. That could have been a call. And Kellen keeps it in. And over to Keegan. Keegan shoots it. Didn't get through. Matt Junker with it. Matt backhand. That one deflected. Keegan going to be the first one there. No leaves it for Ty Morris. Ty in the corner. Nice play by Junker. And Mission sends it all the way down. That's going to be icing, possibly. No, because it's on net. So Phoenix has to play it. Phoenix gives it up to Keegan. Keegan up to Kellen. Kellen. And I think that's going to be offsides on Mission. All right, so 3:34 left in the first period. This game all tied up at 1 apiece. Collins scored first. Bucky got the first goal. A big wrist shot. Collins wins that face-off, comes back to Ty. Ty up to Keegan. Keegan dumps it in. This is not going to be icing. Dug out of the corner by Kellen. Wrapped around towards Keegan. Keegan tries to hold it in. So does Merrick. And it comes out, and then they bring it back in, and we're offside. So this is the first game of 4 games Collins has scheduled for this tournament here, the Cactus Cup tournament in Phoenix. We are in Chandler right now at the Ice Den on the West Rink. This is the best place I could find to film from. There's no power over here, so we'll see how long my cell phone lasts. It might not last the whole game. Kobe box. Here comes Heiser. Heiser dumps it in, gains the red line all the way down, no icing. He's got Ian with him. Matt Chambers. Sasky trying to get back in a hurry. And there's a shot saved by Phoenix. Comes up to Heiser. Heiser down the near side. Heiser beats a man. Heiser. And there's a backhand. Colby box. Colby had a nice opportunity there. And Matt Chambers fans on his dump attempt, and puck comes out of the zone. So Heiser created a great opportunity for Colby. There's another penalty. So number 13 does not like that call. And that's going to be hooking. Is that what he called? So Collins going to get their second power play of this game. Number 13 for Mission called for hooking. So we're going to spend the rest of this period on the power play. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in this period. Face-off going to be taken by Weston. Weston's got Caleb and CJ out there with him. Weston wins it, comes back to Cole Leary, out to Bucky. Bucky shoots it, never got through. Went off the equipment of a Mission player. Mission comes into the zone. Short-handed, they're going to have an opportunity. Saved by Phoenix. All right, so we'll see if Collins can capitalize on this power play. They're 0 for 1 in this game so far. Here comes Caleb Hay. Caleb bumps off the puck. Comes back to Caleb. Weston. Weston's going to drop around. Oh my gosh, that was close. Weston sneaky there. He just wrapped it around. I don't think the goalie was expecting it. Bucky goes D to D, but comes out of the zone too far for Cole. Bucky with it again. And we have a whistle. Not sure why. So another Mission player is going to the box. For what? Is that a rough? Too many men? We got make heads or tails of this. So coincidental. Okay. So that penalty's on us. It looks like CJ went to the box. Not sure for what. So we're gonna play 4-on-4. There's a great opportunity by Brownie. Brownie wraps it around for Jackson. Jackson changes direction, gives it back to Brownie. Jackson on that puck, held in by Keegan. Keegan weaves around a couple of players. Keegan had Brownie in the middle. I didn't see him. Puck comes out to Jackson. Jackson shoots. Goal! Yes, Jackson falling down. Puts it past the goalie. Beautiful play there. Collins. Wow, just all kinds of pressure, and they capitalize on that one, 4-on-4. So that wasn't a power play goal. Jackson falling down, got some wood on the puck somehow, and it was kind of like an off-speed pitch, right? The goalie goes out to save it. So Collins goes ahead in the last seconds of this first period, 2-1 on a goal by Jackson. So goals for Bucky and Bugsy. Bucky and Bugsy on the goals. Keegan sends it in deep. And that's going to be offsides. Maybe Merrick was already in the zone. All right, love the comments. Attaway Bugsy says, Jay, hey. And here's Junker dancing around. It's great to see Junker back on this team. He's been playing for the varsity team since the Chassa season started. And we also got Bucky. Junker just wheeling and dealing behind the Mission net, and time runs out. So that's the end of the first period. Collins up 2-1. So I think we're going to stay here. I don't see the Zamboni headed out. The gate's still down. So we're not going anywhere. So this period, it's going to be much harder to see the second period because we're going to be attacking the other end of this rink. So I'll try to zoom in where I can, but it's not easy with the cell phone. Oh, nice. Oh. Nice. All right, so we're about to start the second period here. 2-1 Collins. Goals in the first period for Bucky and Bugsy, and one penalty on CJ. Face off in mid-ice, won by Collins. Kai shoots it on net, saved by the goalie. And the puck's still alive. I thought the goalie hung on. Ian Suaro keeps it in, gains the red line, dumps it. Puck behind the Mission end. So Collins, with all the momentum in that period, 20 seconds left on the Mission power play here. Puck in the corner. Mission controls. Nice play by Matt Chambers. Get his body on that player and then sent out by Kai. Kellen on his horse, chasing it. Penalty is over. Collins back at full strength. Mission sends it all the way down. No ice in there. Was tipped at some point by someone. Ian wraps it around for Colby Box. Colby avoids a check and gets it over to Sasky. Sasky into the zone. He's going to have an opportunity. Gets it right on net. And a save by the Mission goalie. You're welcome, Kelly Boxes. Thank you. You're welcome. Heiser's going to take the face off. Heiser's got Bucky and Cole Leary behind him on defense. Heiser out there with Sasky and Colby Box. Colby, Merrick, and Bugsy out to dinner last night. We all had Mexican food. It was a lot of fun. These boys have been playing together for so long. They all have stories about each other from different tournaments, different times when they've played together. In the hotel where we're staying, there were a bunch of 9 and 10-year-olds playing knee hockey in the hallway, screaming and yelling, carrying on. And our boys kind of stepped around them like, God, these little kids are annoying. And they didn't realize that they were doing the exact same thing just a couple years ago, playing knee hockey in the hallway of a hotel, annoying other guests. No icing on that one. So here comes Mission into the zone. But Cole Leary is there. That sent high over Phoenix's head. Stuck behind the net. Weston, nice stick there. Here comes Bucky. Bucky sends it up just out of CJ's reach. That puck is sent all the way down by Collins. That's going to be icing. So yeah, it's fun to hang out with the boys and listen to all their stories and watch them interact because they've been playing together for so long. They know each other so well. So many good friendships formed. One of the things that's great about hockey. Weston's going to take this face off, wins it, back to Ty. Ty shovels it over towards Keegan. Keegan up to CJ. CJ hits Caleb, but it goes off his skate. But Weston now with it. Weston's going to have an opportunity here. Goes all the way around. Kept in by Caleb Hay. And back comes Mission into the zone. Nice stick by Ty to disrupt that rush. Brought around to CJ. CJ sends it up to Brownie. Brownie into the zone. Shoots it. Kick save by the Mission goalie. And Collins is going on the power play again. Phoenix was already to the bench on that delayed call. It's going to be an elbow on one of the Mission players. Collins getting our third power play of the game. Well, actually, second and a half. Second power play was cut short by a minor of our own. See what we can do. This is going to be taken by Kai, number 41 for Collins. Wins it. Back to Ty Morris over to Keegan. Keegan shoots high in the air, and that's going to be gloved. Oh, it tried to be gloved, and Jackson puts it in. Not sure how he did that. The puck was high into the air. I think the Mission goalie tried to catch it, and oh. So who does that goal go to? Jackson? That would be Jackson's second goal of the game if he gets it. I'm not sure exactly how that went in, but it doesn't matter. Collins is up 3-1. Oh, wow. Okay. So I saw the puck go high in the air, And then I lost sight of it because it's so far away. And so Matt's dad's telling me that Jackson got the rebound and shot it off the back of the goalie into the net. So Jackson, 2 goals, Bucky a goal in this game. Assist to Brownie on that goal. And Collins looking for more. You get the feeling Collins is going to break this open. They're really getting way more opportunities than Mission in this game. And as I say that, here comes Mission, but nicely broken up by Keegan. And then Jackson feeling it. And there's going to be another penalty on Mission. And there's a slash. I think somebody slashed Jackson as he came down. Jackson was on his horse, and somebody slashed him. So this is going to be the 4th power play opportunity for Mission. Collins, I mean. So 10:58 left in the second period. Collins on the power play once more. Hard to see this power play all the way at the other end of the ice. Looks like Merrick is going to take it. Merrick is out there with Kellen and Junker. Junker drops it for Matt Chambers. Matt over to Ian. Merrick wraps it around. Merrick still with it. And it comes to Ian. Ian sends it over to Matt Chambers. Matt sent it into the slot. Comes back to Ian Suaro. Ian Collins, nice possession here on this power play. There's a shot by Merrick Bellis. Comes back to Merrick. Merrick in the corner. Sends it back to Keegan. Keegan into the slot, came over to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it back. Collins just controlling the puck here. Ian Suaro shot, save, and it goes up into the netting. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this Collins power play. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second period. Collins up 3-1. So this is a 5-on-3. I'm just now realizing that's why we are able to keep possession of this puck. So there were 2 penalties there. One was a slash, and I'm not sure what the other one was. So here comes Colby back to Bucky. Bucky over to Cole Leary. Cole back to Bucky. Almost comes out of the zone, but Bucky does a nice job of twirling and keeping it in. And that puck comes all the way out. So 47 seconds left on this 2-man advantage for Collins. Bucky collects himself behind his own net. Bucky sends it up to Colby, box, but too far in front of him. Sasky's got to bring it back to let his players get back on side. And Collins' passes suddenly are out of sync. Collected by Sasky. Sasky scores. Nice job, Sasky. Woo! Did you see how that happened? Okay. So somehow Sasky went down that far side from a tough angle and put it in. Collins up 4-1 now. So they get one of their players out of the box. So Collins is going to be on the power play for another 23 seconds. Face-off controlled by Collins. Bucky's got it. Bucky over to Cole. Cole sends it up to Caleb Hay. Caleb into the zone, can't control it. Weston tried to hold up, but Caleb was already in the zone, so that's offsides. 9 seconds left on the man advantage for Collins. Weston's going to take this face-off. Bucky and Cole behind him. Won by Collins. Cole Leary over to Bucky. CJ into the zone. No offsides there. Mission player steps out of the box, so we're back at even strength. CJ back behind the net. Comes to Bucky. Bucky back to CJ. CJ tried to get it back to Bucky. but taken by Mission, and then Bucky's got it. Bucky sends it in. Collins, and broken out by Mission. Mission into the zone. Nice check by Cole Leary. Mission behind the net, but nobody there but Kai. Kai with speed sends it over to Cole Leary. Cole streaking down that far side. Oh, Cole goes face first into the boards. I think he's okay. He gets up. He's skating. Wow, that looked dangerous. Jackson back into his position. Cole back on the puck. So I think Cole's all right. That was a scary fall into the boards there for Cole Leary. Jackson back on defense. Comes over to Ty Morris. And we're going to have another minor on Collins. Who's that going to be on? That's going to be on Cole Leary, I believe. Is Cole going into the box? Yes, he is. So Collins, second minor of the game. First one went to CJ. That one goes to Cole Leary. And Collins clears it all the way down. So Collins is going to have another penalty to kill here. So far, so good. Keeping that puck out of their zone. Just some nice forechecking. And now the puck finally comes deep into the Collins zone. But there's Ty. Ty's got Kellen with him. Ty around a defender. Ty's going to have a great opportunity here. Backhands it, and it's right on the doorstep. Ty shot it, and it fell right in front of the goalie's pad. He didn't know where it was momentarily. Beautiful opportunity there created by Ty Morris on a really aggressive play. Almost had a shorthanded goal. Sasky comes out with his line mate, I should say, Junker. Keegan and Ty back on defense. Junker's going to take this face off, waiting for another Mission player to get out there. They only had 4 skaters on the ice. They're on the power play. 7 minutes and 1 second left in the second period. Collins up 4-1. Face off won by Collins. Keegan just sends it in deep to waste some time here. Puck wrapped around the boards, near boards and held in by Junker. Junker's going to have another opportunity here. Shoots it, and a big glove save by the Mission goalie. That was a nice save. That one looked like it was headed for the back of the net. And he just reached that big glove out there and pulled it in. So this goalie catches with his right hand, and he's got his stick in his left hand. Collins trolls again. Sasky behind the net. Collins doing a great job on this penalty kill, getting all the opportunities. Junker pushed off that puck. Sasky tried to go right in the front of the net, looking for his second goal of the game. That should have been a penalty. Sasky was brought down, no call. Number 91 is going to be called. He argued with the ref. I think he might be getting a 2 and 10. The ref is not having that. What does this mean? Does that mean a 10? So number 91 gets a penalty there. I thought it was hooking, and I think he's going to get a 2 and 10. Yeah, maybe it's an unsportsmanlike. So we're going to skate 4-on-4 for 22 seconds, 20 seconds now. And then Collins is going to have about a 90-second power play. All right, so that was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So that face-off won by Mission. Matt Chambers comes back for it, sends it over to Ian Swaro. Ian up to Colby Box. Beautiful pass and catch there. So Collins now on the power play for the next 1 minute and 27 seconds. Collins brings it in. Heiser sends it in deep. Held in by Matt Chambers, comes to CJ. CJ weaves it over. Colby Box with it. Colby shoots it. That one deflected. Colby still with it. Colby Box playing a whale of the game. Gets to Matt Chambers. Matt shoots it. That one's wide. Ian Swaro wraps it down for Heiser. Heiser drops it for Colby. Colby and Heiser behind the net trying to get the puck. Heiser comes out with it. Comes out to CJ. CJ shoots it. That one got deflected. Colby Box behind the net, wrapped around, and Matt Chambers is unable to get there before it squirts out. So Matt back behind his net. Collins going to have about 30 seconds left on this power play. Matt Chambers, love to see this. Matt taking off the puck, and that's pushed out by Mission. CJ retreats for it. CJ with speed into the zone. CJ across the blue line. He's still got it. Held in by Matt Chambers. And now Caleb Hay with it. Caleb bumped off the puck but stays with it. Caleb in the corner. Somebody's stick went flying, not sure who. Matt Chambers blocked that shot. Team's at full strength now. Too many men on the ice. So I'm not sure which team is getting called, but the referee is indicating too many men on the ice. I think that's going to be against Mission. So Mission going right back into the box. I don't know how many penalties they've had in this game, but it's up there like 6 or 7 so far. They've not been playing a very disciplined game. Collins, meanwhile, with 2 penalties, 2 minors handed out. So Collins right back on the power play for the next 2 minutes. That puck gets all the way through. Cole Leary with it. Cole across the blue line into the zone. Gets around a player. Gets hooked. No call. Jackson sends it back to Bucky. Bucky back over to Cole. Cole reverses ice, comes back. Cole sends it over to Bucky. And it goes to Mission. So that pass and then comes all the way down to Phoenix, and Phoenix covers up for the faceoff. 1:28 left in the second period. Collins up 4-1 on this Mission Arizona team. Jackson on this power play with Brownie and Kai. And here comes Kai with it. Kai's got Jackson. Kai falls down behind the net, sent all the way around to Cole Leary. Cole holds it in, but it goes right to a Mission player. Mission's into the zone, and Bucky pushes that player off the puck, and it comes right to Cole Leary. Cole sends it up to Jackson. Jackson into the zone, fumbles the puck, still got it. Jackson sends it over to Kai, and Kai shot it, but it was high. Nice back and forth play there between Kai and Jackson. Held in by Bucky. Jackson races into the corner for it. Jackson with it. Jackson goes around a player but can't hold it in the zone. Bucky backhands it towards Cole Leary. 38 seconds left on this power play for Collins. Puck wrapped around the boards, but nobody's there for Collins, and Mission's going to clear this one. That Mission player rubbed off the puck. Nice play there. Matt Junker with it. Matt to Kellen. Kellen! Wrist shot there. Kellen with it again. Kellen pushed off the puck. And there's a big shot by Keegan, saved by the Mission goalie. Kellen wraps it back around. Sent right into the slot. Puck sitting there right on the doorstep. Collins trying to mash it home, but they can't do it. Kellen in the corner. Team's back at full strength. And now Ty Morris holds it in. Ty pushed off the puck. Puck still in the Mission zone. Ty tries to keep it in but can't. Comes out of the zone. Comes back for Kellen. Off the Mission player's skate. Comes to Mission. Mission sends it down to Phoenix's right and cleaned up by Collins. Collins just played some really good defense in this game. So even strength hockey. That's been a rare occurrence in this second period with lots of penalties for Mission. Puck sent in for the corner there. Colby Box on it. Colby over to Sasky. Sasky with a goal already. Ian misses that one. Comes to Mission. Mission. 1 minute left in the second period. And we're going to have another minor here. Who's that going to be on? Is that going to be Matt Chambers is going to the box. That went up into the netting. So Collins going to spend the rest of this period on the kill and the first minute of the third period. Referee telling Colby Box and a Mission player to separate. Having a discussion there. Heiser wins the faceoff. Colby comes back for Bucky. Bucky with it. Bucky wraps it all the way around. Goes over to Heiser. Heiser's going to send it in. Not all the way down, though. I think he was trying to pass it to Colby Box. That pass intercepted. Mission breaks out of their zone, or tries to. They send it all the way down, but Ian Suaro's there. Ian's going to bring it into the zone. Ian passes it over to CJ, but too far in front of him. Mission gets into the zone cleanly, but Ian Suaro's there. Ian wraps it around. That's going to come out of the zone, and that's going to do it for the second period. So Collins up 4-1, and we're not going to clean the ice at this intermission either. So some stats for you. Penalties in this game to Matt Chambers, Cole Leary, and CJ Sarles. And the 4 goals in this game so far, Bucky with a goal, Jackson Siegel with 2 goals, and Sasky with a goal. So Collins up 4-1 in this opening game of the Cactus Cup tournament. All right. Players for both teams back onto the ice for the start of the third period, 15-minute period. Collins with a 3-goal lead here. We're going to have a nice view of Collins attacking this end to finish off this game. I'm using my cell phone here with no power, and if this feed suddenly stops, it's because my cell phone ran out of power. There are no outlets within 100 feet of where I'm standing. I searched. So I apologize in advance if this feed stops, and maybe for the next game I can find some power. So save there by Phoenix, and then the rebound put home. Phoenix made the initial save, and then a Mission player coming right into the slot put the rebound home. So right off the bat here to start the third period, Mission cuts into that lead, 4-2 now. Collins only 35 seconds into the third period, and that's a power play goal. Collins has got to be careful here. That's going to give Mission some momentum. CJ sends it over to Weston. Weston pitches it up to mid-ice. Mission controls it into the zone. Weston's there behind Phoenix. Keegan in the corner. Over to Weston. Weston feeds it around to himself. Mission with the puck behind Phoenix. They shoot it. Misses. CJ sends it up but not out. Collins has got to get this puck out of the zone, and they finally do. And here comes Ty. He's brought down. That's going to be a penalty. Nice aggressive play by Ty Morris. Kai is going off? Or Ty's going off? They are, okay. I thought the referee was looking at Ty. Ty on a breakaway was hauled down from behind as he had the puck. It could have been a penalty shot. So number 94 for Mission's going into the box. I've lost track of the number of minor penalties given out to Mission. So we're going to have a great view of Collins' power play from this end of the ice. Ty on the face-off goes into the ref's skates and almost came over Ian Suaro's stick, but didn't. Jackson sends it back, and Brownie couldn't handle that pass by Jackson. Puck comes out of the zone. Phoenix blockers that one away behind the net. Collins needs to get possession of this puck and then set up again on this power play. And they finally do. Here comes Ian Suaro over to Matt Chambers. Matt backhands it towards Brownie, but Brownie can't handle that pass. All the way down into the Collins zone. Matt Chambers behind his own net, reverses ice. Matt holds on to it, sends it up to Ian. Collins into the zone. Drop pass by Kellen. Brownie. And Brownie's pass jumped over Ian Suaro's stick, and Collins has got to regroup. Outlet pass all the way up to Matt Chambers. Collins into the zone. Brownie there. Collins needs to set up. They have not really been able to set up in this power play so far, and most of it's gone. Ian Suaro gets it over to Jackson. Jackson sends it over to Matt Chambers. Matt shoots it off the glove. Jackson with a shot. Jackson looking for his third goal of the game, and a save by the glove of the Mission goalie. All right, so 32 seconds left in this power play. Collins is going to get a change. All 5 Collins skaters go to the bench. Out comes Bucky and Cole Leary on defense. Comes over to Matt Junker. Matt over to Bucky. Bucky dances around a player. Bucky with it goes over to Cole Leary. Cole shoots it. Saved by the Mission goalie. Keegan with it. Keegan kicks it up to Cole Leary. And I think Kellen's going off. There's a hook. Yeah, so they're going to get Kellen on that one. Kellen just doing battle, trying to get the puck, being really aggressive. And I don't know, that was kind of a soft call. So we're going to skate even strength for 14 seconds. And then Mission is going on a power play. Lots of penalties in this game. So that shot by Mission goes wide. 4-on-4 hockey now for another 5 seconds. Cole sends it into the corner over to Bucky. Controlled by Mission. Mission behind the Collins net. Mission now on the power play. Hole on that one behind the net. Mission controls. And Collins with it. They're going to be able to clear, but not all the way down. Now they do. So the referee blows the whistle. I think that's going to be another penalty on Mission. Number 11 skates to the box. All right, so we're going to skate 4-on-4 for the next just over 1 minute, 1 minute and 11 seconds, and then Collins is going to have a minute-long power play. So face-off controlled by Mission. Mission wraps it around. Held in by Colby Box. Nice play, Colby. And that comes out. And Collins controls. Pass to Heiser. Heiser dumps it in. Colby Box is on. Mission wraps it back around. Heiser, nice forecheck. Here it comes to Ty. Ty shoots it off the top of the goalie's glove. Colby Box there. And Mission controls. They come out of the zone along the far side with speed. Collins has got to be careful here. 10 minutes left, and there's another penalty. I think Ty's going off. Yes, he is. Wow, the referees came to play. They came to call penalties. It must be the 15th minor of this game. That's going to be a roughing against Ty Morris. So we're going to be skating here 4-on-3 for 19 seconds, and then Collins is going to get a player back. So deep in the Collins zone, we have 3 skaters. They have 4. Mission controlling, sends it out to the point. There's a shot. Oh, that almost went in. Collins has got to be real careful here. We have a 2-goal lead, but Mission really pressing. So we got 4-on-4 hockey now. And Kellen controls. Kellen sends it up to Matt Chambers. Matt can't get around that player. So 9:28 left in this third period. Collins still with a 2-goal lead against Mission, Arizona. So we're skating 4-on-4 for another 31 seconds. And then Mission's going to have about a 1 minute 5-on-4 power play. Collins dumps it in, goes up into the netting. Face-off is going to be just outside the zone, just outside the Collins zone. Weston's going to take this face-off. Weston's got Caleb, Ian, and Matt Chambers with him. "19 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. And then a Mission player is going to jump out of the box. Weston wins this face-off. Caleb bumped off that puck. Comes to Caleb. Caleb's with it. Caleb shoots. Nice opportunity for Caleb Hay there. And there's a big check. Weston went hard into the boards against that player. If he's all right. Up behind the net. Outlet pass to CJ. CJ can't hold on to it. He's got to get back onside. And into the zone comes Matt Chambers. Kept in momentarily by Collins, and then it comes out. And that's going to be offsides. Matt Chambers tries to do that little trick where they pick the puck up off the ice with their stick and give it to the ref, but he just couldn't do it. So he just picked it up. Arizona now with a man advantage for another 15 seconds. Collins with these penalties playing with fire. And here comes Mission. Collins' penalty is now over. Ty comes out of the box and immediately goes onto the bench. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here comes Jackson with speed. Jackson dancing around the player. Jackson with it. Jackson cut in front of the net. That one, nice pass to to Kai. And Kai didn't get all of that. Here comes CJ. CJ checked off the puck. That could have been a call. A little bit of a hip check there. CJ's all right. Gets off the ice. Here comes Cole Leary. Cole sends it in. Too far for Jackson. Puck sent on net all the way down. Steered aside by the Mission goalie. Merrick onto the ice. Jackson's line is off. Sorry, Jackson is still out there for his line. Jackson pushed up against the boards. Merrick. And Bucky was way back. He's got to skate back from the blue line to let his teammates get onside. Jackson finally goes to the bench. And that one's off the post. Mission almost came within a goal of Collins there. Collins lucky that one didn't go in. Hit the post. You could hear that ding all the way down here. Wrapped around towards Kellen. Kellen's legs taken out from underneath him. No call. 6:27 left in the third period. Collins hanging on to a 2-goal lead here. Finally, we are skating at both teams' even strength. Cole wraps it around the boards towards Kellen. Doesn't make it to him. Mission just controlling the puck in the Collins zone. Collins needs to clear it. Comes out to the point for Mission. That puck goes wide. Still in the corner. See if Collins can break out of the zone. Cole sends it up towards Kellen. Kellen up the boards to Junker. Junker dancing around a player. Junker still with it. Matt Junker controlling that puck beautifully. Over to Colby Box. Colby in his skates tries to get it up over to Keegan, but goes off the skate of a Mission player. So we're going to get another call here. So another penalty to Collins. You see who went in the box? Colby Box went in the box. 27's Colby, yeah. It's a Colby Box penalty. I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't see it. High stick on Colby Box, I guess. So Collins playing with fire. They have a 2-goal lead, and yet they're giving power plays to this Mission team who just hit a post. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the third period. Collins needs to kill this penalty. And so far, so good. There's Sasky with it. Sasky looking for his second goal of the game. That shot attempt deflected by Arizona Mission up into the netting. Nice play by Sasky. Weston and CJ come out with Ty and Keegan. The 4 penalty killers for Collins. 4:46 left in this game. Collins up 4-2 in the first game of this tournament. Be nice to come out of here with a win. Shot and score by Keegan O'Connell. Keegan just took possession of that puck and sent it into the back of the net. That was beautiful. Keegan's parents are next to me and they are happy. We got a bunch of parents here. Yeah. All right. So that feels good. Little insurance there. Keegan makes it 5-2 Collins. All right, sorry for that momentary loss of audio. Had to switch to my headphones and my AirPods ran out of juice. So that was a shorthanded goal by Keegan O'Connell to make it 5-2. Colby Box still in the box. Box in the box for another 38 seconds. Collins with a little insurance there. With 3:50 to go in this game, a 3-goal lead should be enough. And here comes Kellen. Oh, that was close. Sorry, that was Brownie. Brownie came down that far side with speed and shot it. That one came close to going in. All right, so 3:30, just over 3:30 left in this game. Collins up 5-2. Phoenix gets hit on the top of the head by a Mission stick. Guess the referees didn't see that. Wait, Colby Box going back in the box. Too many men on the ice for Collins. Boy, that referee's going to wear out that whistle. I haven't been keeping track of the penalties in this game, but we've had very little 5-on-5 hockey in this game. There's all kinds of penalties. Every minute or two, there's another one. Another whistle. Mission is on the power play. So puck behind the net, sent up towards Kellen. That one comes all the way down, nice clear. So Collins is going to be on the penalty kill for another minute and a half. Colby Box goes right back into the box. That's his second minor of this game. Kellen, nice job controlling the puck, sends it all the way down, almost hits the referee. Yeah. There's a penalty to Colby Box, but I'm not sure what for. So Mission Arizona calls a timeout. Maybe they want to get their goalie off the ice. Yep, he jumps over the boards. So they're going to take advantage of this to try to climb back into this game. They're going to give themselves a two-man advantage. We're going to skate 6-on-4, it looks like, after this timeout is over. Mission's issue is that there's only 2:35 left in this game, and they're down by 3 goals. So a really nicely played game by Collins all around. Only a couple of small breakdowns defensively, and it seems like Mission has capitalized on those opportunities, mostly rebounds. And Collins could have 8 or 9 goals at this point. Lots of opportunities, lots of defense activating. Matt Chambers, Ian Swaro, Cole Leary, Bucky, all of them, Keegan, Ty. Our defensive team has been just jumping up into the offense and playing a great game. So another 120 on the power play for Mission. They've already pulled their goalie, so we got an empty net down here. Wrapped around towards Sasky. Sasky might have a play on this, but can't get to it. Collins knows that that puck is empty. Another whistle. Wow. We have some whistle-happy refs. Not sure what that was. Must have been offsides. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm not sure what happened there. Couldn't have been offsides, or the puck, or the face-off wouldn't be deep in the Collins zone. So the puck on that far side, controlled by Mission. Mission has a 2-man advantage for the next 55 seconds. They've pulled their goalie, and we have a player in the box. Mission still with it. Collins needs to clear it. Mission chopping away at it. Bucky takes that player down. Referee blows his whistle. And we've got another penalty to us. I think Bucky's going to the box here. So we'll see who that's on. Not sure. Yeah, Bucky goes to the box, joins Colby Box in the box. So this is going to be 3-on-6. I don't see this very often. 3-on-6 advantage. And there's a goal right away. Phoenix with the save, and then the rebound put home by Arizona. So Collins needs to play more disciplined. I mean, with 2 minutes left to go in the game, you don't need to let your emotions get to you too much. So, and there we pay for it. So now our lead is 2-man. The Mission goalie back in net, but he's out. He's getting ready to skate off. So we get a player back on that Mission goal. So we're skating 5-on-4 here until the goalie gets off. And that goalie skates to the bench. So we're going 6-on-4 here for the rest of the game. Collins can't clear. That puck sent in right in front of Phoenix, and he covers up. 1:34 left in this game. Collins with a 2-goal lead. That puck wrapped all the way around, sent down, and that's going to be icing. So why is that icing? Yeah, so that should not be icing, because our coaches are yelling at the ref because they called icing, but we have a player in the box, so we should be allowed to clear it all the way down like that. Oh, geez. So CJ with it. CJ gains the red line, because they're going to call us for icing if we don't gain the red line, even though we're on the kill. Wow. Keegan with it. Keegan sends it all the way down, and that's in. Keegan O'Connell with his second goal of the game. Nice. So it's not icing if it goes in the net, right? Are they going to call us icing for that? All right, so just under a minute left in this game. Collins with a comfortable 6-3 lead. Keegan's second goal. Mission's goalie is back in the net. Caleb Hay on that one. Caleb controls. Caleb Hay with it. Caleb shoots it. Blocker save by the Mission goalie. That puck wrapped all the way around. Puck into the neutral zone. Sent towards Caleb. Can't control. Taken away from Matt Chambers. Ian Suaro behind his net. Wraps it around for Matt Chambers. Matt comes over to Caleb. And that's going to do it for the game. All right, so final score of 6-3, Collins. So goals in the game, 2 for Keegan O'Connell, a goal for Sasky, 2 goals for Jackson Siegel, and a goal for Bucky. I think that adds up to 6. And I'm not even going to tell you about the penalties because almost everybody was in the box. All right. So we'll try to stream tomorrow's game as well. Let's go, Collins.